Friends, hello, welcome back. Boy, do we have a challenge on hand here today. We are down to the Detroit Red Wings on our one-year Stanley Cup rebuilds. And boy, as we know, the Detroit Red Wings are a team that has not been, well, the best of hockey teams these past couple years in the NHL. But hey, you know, that's just how sports go. And you're as good as the Red Wings are for as long as they are. You kind of you have a downtime in there as well. You know, it's just a cycle of a sports team. Unless you're a big market team like New York or LA, then usually those, you know, they happen to disappear, specifically in, you know, baseball. But hockey a little bit different there. Dylan Larkin, though, looking at Detroit, top of the team there, 88 overall, looking at a 10.9 mil cap space. So still, well, it would be nice to have a little bit more cap space than that, but it is what it is. I mean, it looks like they're sitting on $3.4 million in buyout cap penalty, so that's kind of a problem there. Dylan Larkin, though, as mentioned, top of the team, $6 million. Anthony Mantha is getting paid just about the same as Dylan Larkin there, surprisingly. Tyler Bertuzzi up there. We got Hronek. You have the Kaiser. You got Faber. Faber's making 3.5 at an 81. You got 1.8 out of Stetcher. Where else is this money at? 3.2 for Filppula. Nemestikov, 2.1. 3.2 out of Nemeth. The Juice is on the team now. There it is. 4.095. Darren, hell, what are you doing down there, Darren? 79, pal? What happened? 4.9 million to be a 79. I don't know how I feel about that one. How's the goaltending looking here? Who did they bring in? They brought in Thomas Greiss. That's who it was. Okay, Greiss and Bernier. But Greiss not really getting the most lovely of overalls either. They're 83. So both their goaltenders are average. But the thing is, in this game, we know how that works with average and goaltenders. It's not really a big problem when they're average. You can get a higher overall goaltender, and they also, you know, give you average numbers. So we could probably work with that. The question is, how do we make this team work? My goodness, we literally need an entire second line. I didn't mean it, Detroit. I really did, though, because it's true. So we could go sniper, and maybe we can move Bertuzzi to the second line. I feel like this is a team you really want to get a sniper power forward playmaker combo going. How's Fabry looking at first line? He ain't gonna work there. What's the chemistry looking like? Not good. Does anybody out here on this team have to be a sniper? A couple of them are on the third line. And we're gonna have to get rid of those guys because we can't have these third liners be snipers. So that's gonna be a problem here for us. So yeah, it's gonna +3 if we get a sniper that kind of fits there. Again, Dylan Larkin's not completely a fan of being on this team at the first line. A fan of being on his team in general from a scheme fit standpoint. He's been average. It's not terrible, but he's average. But if we get an entire third, first, or second line, whatever that line is, everything, you know, we just say all the lines except for the first. Sorry, Detroit, but it's true. We get the first line, though. I think we consider, man, this is tough because we get that line and we're going to have to move everybody down. We might need to get a couple, we might even need to get a first line forward. And we might need to get a sniper, and we just need to get an entire second line. That seems like a lot to ask for. And I don't even know if we're going to be able to afford it. And never mind. We got to go to the defense first. Look at this defense. How are we going to win games with this, Detroit? We are going to have a problem with this one. Who is on sale? Who would like to go out there and just, I don't know, come to Detroit and have fun? It'd be a great time. We should have some amazing trade value. That's one thing we should have going here for this team. Let's take a look here. Draft picks. Oh, yeah. Looks great. Even have a good draft value on the second round picks there. But first things first, we have to get rid of, do we have, oh man, Lucas Raymond, legend, already a 77, already a top line player on this team. Is there any RFAs on this team at all? Any chance, Detroit? No, they said, not happening. Okay, so let's take a look here. Kowalski, we actually have some 80 overall sitting in the AHL on defense, but that's just the AHL or defense for this team. 80s across the board. Franz Nielsen, that's another guy getting paid. Franzi kids. I knew these guys are making money. Oh, Anaheim wants Franz Nielsen. They need that veteran presence. I see a Detroit or Anaheim. I know you want him. I'm a big fan. I'll send him on over to you guys. If you have a 7th round pick somewhere around here, because I know you don't want to do it for a 6th. They actually might not want the 7th. We might have to do a 6th. How you feel about that one, Detroit? Yeah, see, I knew you wanted to give us the 6th. I seen the little red thing. I know this game works, Detroit or Anaheim. Here you go. Here you go. Ah, unfortunate. All right, we'll give you, I don't even know, I want to give them a 6th back in return. 6th to take on that Conti. They want a little bit more than that. That's understandable, I guess. We'll give them a 5th. A 5th to take on that Franz Nielsen contract. Yeah, buddy. I always knew I liked you guys, Anaheim. You're my favorite. One of my favorites. Let's go down to the one they call... Oh my goodness, Edmark Stahl too. There's no wonder this team's got so many low overalls. Every single player they're paying's in the AHL. They got $15 million wrapped in 3 AHLers. Who would have thought it? Good for you, Detroit. Some of those are probably contracts they took on too, right? Or maybe one of them they took on in a trade or something and got something in return. A9, you want to go again? Yeah, they can't afford again. Anybody want Mark Stahl? Anybody want Mark Stahl? Come on, come on. Anybody? No, nope, nobody wants Mark Stahl. Can anybody even hold on to that Stahl contract? Ottawa! Hello! Man, do your eyes look great today? Here you go. How would you like a little Mark Stahl in your life? No? Okay, then. I'm hoping we can add another 5th or maybe even a 6th and make this happen here. Here you go. We'll give you the Ducks 6th. We should have offered Anaheim their pick back. Maybe that would have, intrigued them a little bit there. Here you go. Take a 5th. We'll take the 5th. No, that's not going to happen either. These guys are getting a little bit more greedy because they don't want Mark Stahl. Understandably, why would they want the 3rd? That's not bad, though. Take on that contract for a couple late picks. I mean, I'll take that every day of the week. But I'm going to say, understandably, he doesn't really have a spot for anybody. Here we go. Now we got about 23 million in cap space. We still have one more player we can get rid of. But we're going to go look at the free agent market. Is anybody out here? We can't go RFAs. That's just not going to work. UFAs, though. Anybody. Dustin Byfuglien. I don't like going after Dustin Byfuglien because he's not really going to play, but he'd be nice to have. That's it. There's not really anything else out here. Is Grabner a two-way? I don't think so. No, he's a sniper. Well, that's it. Everybody else is all but gone unless there's some goaltenders out here. Or at that point in the season now, we can no longer take advantage of the free agent game. So we're going to have to try to take advantage of just about anything else at this point. We're not picky. We're just going to try to start with the defense, I guess, here and try to figure something out. All right, so it's looking like Ryan Suter and Giordano look to be the two biggest options here so far. And again, that's just what it is. We're not even going to go any farther now. We need defensemen. No, we're just going to go straight after anybody. We got to pick up a top line. He got 5 years left. The reason he's so cheap is, again, because, as we know, his contract is not the most friendly. Cider, medium, you got some great trade value for a guy with not a high growth potential. We're going to get rid of you there, Cider. And we're going to ask for Ryan Suter in return. I still would not be against trying to open up a little bit more cap space. We don't need to. Darren Helm's a guy we're going to throw in a book, so they want Darren Helm. There you go. Send it. Suter and Cider for Ryan. Suter and Helm. We can't even speak today. I don't know what's going on. Can't tell you. Can't concentrate. Here we go. Send it third. Third Helm and Cider for Ryan Suter. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. We'll take that. Assistant GM, best roster. Okay. We're heading back now. And now where do we go? Do we go one more defender? I feel like we have to go at least one more. We're going to try Mark Giordano next, I guess. We opened up some space there. Anything at this point in time to help this team. I imagine that trade value and that first round pick is going to be amazing forever. It just about has to be, doesn't it? There you go. We'll get rid of Veleno for Giordano. And we're going to take a look at... let's take a look at some more contracts. I mean, there might be a defender on this team we can get rid of that's got some money getting paid right, or he's getting paid right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, see you later, Nemeth. Nice talking to you. I think, hang on a second. One of these guys fit really well on the lines, and EA says we're not going to fix that. Not going to happen. Sorry, Nemeth, you're gone. We're not cutting or taking any chances here. No, and Giordano says that, or Calgary says that's not going to happen. All right, Calgary, let's have a little talk. Well, let's talk a little bit about, I don't know, how you feel about maybe an Edmonton second. Yeah? Yeah, oh, it's Calgary. Alright, this is the Detroit Red Wings. We're trying to make history here, fellas. That 7th is a joke. Oh, whoops, what do we hit there? Who in the heck was that? They just went off the books. Youngster, Veleno. There you go. That 7's probably not going to be enough. Nah, I don't even know why. I didn't even feel like messing around. I just want to get this team built. I feel like we could sit in a trade thing forever with this Detroit Red Wings team. So we'll go third for him. Yeah, a little bit of third action. There you go. Thank you, Calgary. Okay, so there's our 2 defensemen. That'll fix up that top line. Now we have a top line, I should say, in general. Now the question is, where do we go for offense? I think we got to get one big fish. I don't know how everybody else is feeling, but I'm feeling one big fish here for the Detroit Red Wings. I'm talking sniper. We're going to go literally anybody. We got the ability to do that with the draft value we have on this, or draft pick value we have right now. And again, we got to take advantage of it while we can, because eventually that's going to go away once we pick up somebody good. So we're going to go 88 plus. This is important that he fits on our team as well here. I honestly could care less what the value is. We're going to make it happen. We'll just go straight down the list here. Kucherov doesn't fit anywhere. Draisaitl nowhere. Ovi second line. This is not what I wanted to see. Pasternak second. Panarin fourth. Kane. I guess the way it appears, snipers are not meant to be on this team by this coaching standards here. Forward line Ovi 2. Is that everybody? There's no way that's everybody. Taylor Hall, John Tavares. What are you doing here, EA? Second line there for Tavares. Draisaitl is just going to keep doing that. When did that become a problem? I knew that was a problem before, but I thought, oh, that's the end of the list. How's that the end of the list? Oh, there's only that many 88s, I guess. That'll do it. I don't even know. Why can't we have a guy that wants to play in a first line? Why is that such a big deal? Maybe we find a stud second liner? What do we need on a second line? Literally everything, I was going to say. We'll take a look at power forwards, and Mark Stone, Blake Wheeler are the only two. I don't really think we need to go expensive on a power forward. In all honesty, I think it's a playmaker spot that we go bigger on for that line if we can. So we'll take a look here. Anybody that fits on his second line, and we'll come back to the sniper thing. Oh, baby, you're going to pick up Connor McDavid for the second line? Yeah? Look at that. Everybody wants to be a second liner on this team. That'd be an expensive second liner, but I tell you what, it'd be a nice second liner. I'm not going to complain. See, I wish you could see what your player's scheme fit is on the screen here. That'd be nice. And I know if because, you know, if it said Larkin was second line, which it shouldn't because he's balanced. But Tyler Seguin, you're too expensive. Kuznetsov, lovely player. I don't think we're going to find anybody that wants to be on his first line on his team. We may just have to try to build some players here and change coaches. Because as we know, once you change the coach, you can't really see the scheme when you trade anyway. So do we go... I think we go big name sniper. I think we go big name sniper, smaller name second line center there. Where do we go? Here's the question. We're going straight to the top. We're going Leon frickin' Draisaitl, baby. We are looking for the goal. Maybe not. Maybe we go Kucherov. Kucherov looks more complete here from a stats perspective. We're going Nikita Kucherov. I wanted to see how much he was getting paid. That's right. He's in Tampa. Everybody takes discounts at Tampa. So, you know, that's a nice contract there. We'll take Kucherov. Tampa is not going to want to wheel and deal this one, baby, but it's about to happen. We got to send Zadina out the door as well. You're going to give an 81 overall, that kind of trade value? There you go. Just straight up for Kucherov. We ain't going to ask questions. Just one first-round pick. You think, how bad do you think, do you think they answer the phone and hang up right away? Or do you think they just sit there and laugh for like 5 minutes if you just call up Tampa and say, how you feel about a first for Nikita Kucherov? Oh, man, they would love that. I just imagine them laughing to the bank on that one. Another second, that's not going to happen. We are on another level of greedy trying to get 3 seconds in our first for Kucherov. But here we are trying to make it happen. We'll try one more. I don't know where else to go. I don't want to give up 2 firsts. I do want to give up 2 firsts in all honesty. And I think they might make us do that even with the trade value that we have. We're going to go 2 firsts. Not being greedy, but we're going to go take a look at a little Tampa Bay action we got here. We got room for all kinds of players, so we're going to look at, I don't know, Ryan McDonough. That'd be nice. Cirelli, we love, I tell you what, I'm a big fan of adding Cirelli. Seems to always fit in there. Cirelli could be the answer there. A little third line depth never hurt. Honestly, I like their whole line. But an addition of Cirelli, that'd be a good addition there. Forward line too. Again, everybody wants to play in a second line of this team. It is what it is. I don't know. That's tough because we'd still like to get the sniper playmaker combination. But I feel like we need to add some depth somewhere. We're going to add Cirelli to the mix. 2 firsts for Kuch and Cirelli. That seems like not near. Yeah, they're going to say no. I'm afraid if we do that straight up, that they're going to take it because of how big the trade value is, even though they probably shouldn't. Let's look here. They got Raymond, too. Raymond and Zadina. We could really make this work. We're dropping Raymond. We're going Raymond, Kucherov, Cirelli. Trade rejected. They're not going to take that. Let's get rid of Raymond for now because, again, I forgot we had Raymond too, but I don't want to send away players before draft picks because they're going to hold their value still by the end of it, and the players won't. We're just going to 2 firsts and Kucherov. They're going to say no. I mean, I don't blame them. It bothers me that the trade meter is so broken, but I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to do that either if it was for Kucherov. The guy's a stud. We're going to add a second. They're going to say no. They have no intentions. None at all of trading away Nikita Kucherov. And it's going to happen, Tampa. You really don't have a choice here. This is one of those cases where you're just going to accept an offer and you're going to like it. Okay, they're not going to accept an offer and they're not going to like it. Oh, let's try Ovi. Ovi consolation prize here. How about the Alex Ovechkin award? Gets 1 on the Detroit Red Wings. Again, they're just not going to mess around. We'll say, here's a first. Here's another first for Alex Ovechkin. Are you even willing to entertain that offer? They're going to say no. 2 seconds. Again, no. It is so hard to pull a big fish in this game. It is crazy. We're going to do it, though. We're just going to give them 3 firsts. Give them what they want. I want to get this out of the way. I want to get that big fish. The problem is, do we go too big of a fish here by trading for an Ovechkin? And we got many assets. Again, we have so many, as I say, no assets. We got so many younger players that have trade value as well. I don't know why the trade meter works like it does, though, if nobody's going to take those trades still. That's the thing that confuses me a little bit. We're going to lower our expectations a little bit here. No offense, Vladimir Tarasenko, but we're going to go Vladimir Tarasenko. He only is elite instead of franchise. Maybe they're a little bit open-minded. Well, yeah, see ya. Okay. All right. Now we know. That's it. 1 first and 2 seconds for a slight I don't want to say a slight downgrade. That's kind of disrespectful. But, I mean, he's still a really solid player that can fill the void in this lineup. We're going to try that again for the second line here and see what we can do as far as, you know, see if we can find another guy with decent trade value here. That's the lowest trade value players. Actually, let's take a look here. Mitch Marner. Why has Marner got no trade value? Steven Stamkos is out there at $7 million. I don't mind Stamkos again either. Second line there. He's fitting perfect. We're going to add him into the offer. We couldn't have Kucherov, so we're trying Steven Stamkos. Love to see it. And we're going to go down again. Now we're starting to see that trade value on the first round pick lower just a little bit. As expected, it's going to happen. What if we go second, third? For some reason, we're going to be over the cap. That ain't any fun. What is this? I forgot we've signed so many players right now. We're going to ask them to retain Steven Stamkos' salary. We're going to get a good laugh out of this one out of Tampa Bay here. But we're going to try it. Yeah, they're going to say no. It's not going to happen. We're going to ask them to retain a little bit more because they said no the first time. He's like, let's take some more money and, you know, not have it come our way. That'd be great. So first, second. Oh, I didn't realize we did a first, second, and a third. I thought we did a first, second, and second. That could be the problem. We're at a second there. Send it. Yeah, we're still not close. Another second. I can't believe we made the other trade work that easily now. That's kind of what's surprising me here. 3 seconds and a first for Steven Stamkos. We are still out of range there. And how many seconds do you possibly have in this game? I swear we've traded like all of them. They like this, but the salary's a problem. Okay, so we're going to drop the salary down to about 2.7. Does that make you feel any better about it? The answer is no. I feel like anytime they bring this up until you drop down to like 500K, they're just going to reject it every time. The problem is, we don't have that kind of cap space to work with right now. 2.5, they're going to say no. Okay, we are running out of room here, Tampa. We got to throw it out there, try to help a team out here. We're trying to win a Stanley Cup over here. If you didn't know, we'd appreciate if you would contribute to the helping here by, I don't know, retaining a little salary. Are they going to let us send that still? Heck yeah, they are. Let's lower a little bit more. Why not? Yeah, buddy. 900K. All right, come on, Tampa. We've dropped it pretty much completely. I don't know why we have caps. Is because somebody's hurt? What is that there? We're going to keep sending it, though. Look at this. They are just going to be this greedy. What are you doing, Tampa? What are you going to do? Take some money off the table. Yeah, 75K actually. Hello, Steven Stamkos. Welcome to the squad, fella. Now we got to find a power forward, I guess. That's going to be another area we got to figure out. That's grinder. That's close. Not really. But if we could find a power forward, I think that'd help this team out drastically here on the second line. Try to get that chemistry going. Stone Wheeler. I don't think we're going to get a top tier power forward. We're going to have to load the overall a little bit there. The thing with the power forwards, though, there's not really a lot out there. In all honesty, there's never a huge, pile of players to choose from. Anders Lee, Getzlaf, no. We need a cheaper guy if we can find one, 4.88. And Pierre-Luc Dubois. Sure, send him over. You don't want to be here no more. We're going to try Brady Tkachuk. Why not? Let's send Tkachuk. And we're going to send them Zadina straight up here and see what we can make happen. We'll try Zadina for Tkachuk. Out the door goes Zadina. You get a younger player at Ottawa. And they are not having any of it. But Ottawa, come on. You guys like trading away those players once they start to get a little experience under their belts there. Detroit's starting to look like a good team, though. Look at that first-round draft pick value drop quickly there. Maybe we should have made some more moves with that pick first. There you go. Tkachuk, welcome to the Detroit Red Wings. This team is just getting an absolute overhaul right now. Now we need to pick up, again, one more sniper. And it's unfortunate that the way the coaching thing works, but we'll take a look at where we're at the end of this and hope for the best, I guess. But I think we're going to end up having to change our coach and just seeing where this team ends up after all this. So we'll say Nyquist, Riley, Arvidsson. We don't need a complete... I want a good player, though. Doesn't say we don't need a high overall, but it wouldn't be bad to have one either. Just got to throw it out there. Sashnikov. Now, that would be a nice addition. Oh, yeah. But that's not going to happen. We don't have the cap. Or we have the cap. Actually. Oh, baby. Sashnikov? This is the new-look Detroit Red Wings, baby. We are just loading up for these Detroit Red Wings. I feel like you got to, though. Lucas Raymond for Andrei Sashnikov. Send it, EA. How would you like that? They would not like that. Okay, so we're going to... Again, though, let's take a look at what we got out here. As far as trade value is concerned and overall is concerned. Because we ain't going to start some of these guys. Maybe we add... Yeah, you can work. There you go, McIsaac. Welcome to the team, Andrei Sashnikov. The trades are just rolling in today, fellas. All right. Let's take a look at what we got real quickly. I think we're going to want to pick up, honestly, one more defenseman. I can't believe we just picked up 287 overall defensemen. Two stud defensemen. And we're still looking for more. Is what it is, though. Mantha, Stamkos, and Kachuk. So who's missing there? Who's got to go in that first line? Sniper, playmaker, power forward, so we need a sniper. Tarasenko's not going to do it. Who's our other sniper? Where's he at? How come I don't see him? Tarasenko. Did we only take one sniper? Did we not just grab another one? Did I miss that? Best lines? Sure. Who the heck was our... Sashnikov. Where's Sashnikov at? Andre. All right, we got him up here. And again, as mentioned, nobody wants to play on that first line of this team. How are we not maxing that chemistry? I guess those two don't want to play. Kachuk wants to be there, but nobody else does. So we are definitely going to change that head coach real quick and see where that puts us. We definitely need to pick up another defender, I think, here too. We have 81, 82, 81, 81. We can make that work on a fourth line, but not third line, but not the fourth line. We can make that work on a third line, but I don't think we can make that work on a second. We're going to try to pick up an 80. Let's try to look for like an 83, 84 range defender here. See if there's anything out there. And then we'll go ahead and change coaches. And hopefully this team's built to win because we can't make too many more moves. We have completely depleted the farm system. We have literally traded away everything for the next, I don't even know how many years. And we're just going to hope for the best with this team here as far as simming's going. And hopefully they're ready to win. I mean, at the end of the day, we traded away the farm system, but we really brought it back. A lot of younger guys that can be, you know, cornerstones of this team for a while. The thing is, you just have no draft picks for the rest of your, you know, tenure here as the GM. Not a big deal. We have a couple first round picks, actually, still, come to think of it. We moved a lot of seconds and stuff. And you miss on the second round picks quite a bit, so that's not a huge miss there. Let's take a look here. Trade value, Goligoski, Chara, Big Z. Big Z's getting paid good money, for, you know, for the team that help us. But the problem is he's older. Justin Schultz, I wouldn't be against. Let's take a look from an overall standpoint here. We'll make whatever is possible here. 85, that's the wrong direction. I imagine. And we ain't going to be able to afford it. That's our player. That'd be a good reason we can't afford him. Ekblad, Koivu. Man, Rasmus Dahlin would be a nice addition. Again, can't afford him. Same with Haskin and McCarr. Keith Yandel, it's decent. I don't see too many other players here. 3.75. Ekholm. Ekholm could work. Let's try Ekholm out here. Ekholm, how would you like to be a Detroit Red Wing? We have a lot of great players over here now. I'm telling you what, the facility is great. The players are just excited to be here. I think they're excited to be here, at least. I keep telling myself that. So, you know, whether they are or not, they're here and they're going to be happy and they're going to like it. Sorry for it. Oh, we have an 81 to Kaiser. More cap space to move, pal. Sure. See you later. See you less. We'll go ahead and send you there. We'll go ahead and say first round pick for Ekholm. The Kaiser Ekholm trade accepted. Did we overpay for that? Maybe. It's possible. Let's go ahead and change coaches there real quick. Well, and that coaching change did all of nothing. We still can't get anybody that want to play in this team for whatever reason. I don't know what's not working here. Mantha's a great second liner. So is Larkin. And Bertuzzi's kind of there. How's Kachuk look on the second line? Man, they really like that second line. Again, we changed coaches, and they still all want to be on the second line. There we go. So Seshnikov on the second line, a +3 that. Tarasenko, Stamkos, Kachuk on that first line. Still solid. I think Bertuzzi's a good addition there. And again, somewhere we're still at this point where this team just, the chemistry is not there. Hey, gotta try, yeah, with Nemestikov, Fabry, Bertuzzi. We added all those players. And we're still rocking 79. We added 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 players? Still got 79s here on the fourth line. But we'll see what they can do with that here. Actually, I was going to say, somebody's got to be out there that's not right. So, Filppula, which one of these guys? Oh, both of them. Fabry and Nemestikov. Can both these guys play center? I think Filppula can play center, can't he? I don't know how I feel about Fabry if he's going to be a player that... Oh, take a look at these other guys. Yeah, another sniper. We have too many snipers on this team. Let's say as far as, you know, you want to get those players that can play some good defense on that bottom six. And these guys are just not about that life right now. Leave Filppula there. Filppula can take draws. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought he could. Would have put Filppula's third. I think he's got good defensive. No, he doesn't. Maybe not. I think he had good draws. It's better than what Fabry's is, though. So we'll put him on the third line. Still pretty top-heavy team here. Suter, Giordano, no choice there. And is there any way we can +3 that? No, but I think it's a decent D pair there still. And we just got to hope the goaltending can work. I want Grice up there instead of Bernier. But we're going to see if this makes Detroit a winning team. It's going to be tough. Again, it is a tall task to get Detroit into a Stanley Cup contender after how depleted their team currently sits. But we're going to start this season up, see how things go. I mean, worst comes to worst, if they start slow, we can make probably one final trade. Teams just went 1-4 in the preseason. That is not promising. 2-4. I lied. 2-4. 2-5. 3-5. 3-4. Can't count. Here we go. Start the season up, though. Nope, that's not a W. Thanks for playing. Columbus going out there winning, but back-to-back over there on the West Coast. I like to see that. Toronto, L. Boston, L. Tough teams to play, though. It's acceptable. We'll allow it as long as we can beat the teams we should beat. And Tampa, let's throw them in there as well. Hey, why not? Florida, sit down. Carolina, thanks for playing. Actually, just kidding. You win. Winnipeg, what do you guys got over there? W in Winnipeg and Dallas. So Detroit starting to cruise here a little bit. This is what you need to see because, again, we do not have a lot of trade ammo left for this team. Not very often anymore when you do these rebuilds. We want to completely deplete the farm system and all the trades or draft picks. But because it was Detroit, it was one of those things where it felt like you almost had to do it if you wanted to give Detroit a chance to be competitive here. And why not? It's Detroit. It felt like you had a clean slate here. It was like, who can you put around Dylan Larkin, Anthony Mantha, and Tyler Bertuzzi kind of deal here. And Detroit's still struggling. A bubble team right now, but it's going to happen. You have Toronto, Boston, and what? Tampa? We did take away Stamkos. I was going to say we should have traded with more of those teams. Deplete their teams a little bit here. Improve our chance of winning. 17-12. We're going to play it out a little bit because we remain a playoff team, right? Yeah, maybe that's the Golden Knights division. Yeah, still playoff team there. L against these New York Islanders. Can't beat New York. Lost to them twice in a week there. Though W, Carolina W. The win streak, though. Here we go. Detroit is starting to cruise a little bit here. Nice thing about Detroit, you can rotate them goalies. One starts to struggle, bring the other one in. Pretty equally or equal-weighted talent. Is that the word we're looking for there? A little bit. We're going to call it that. 5-2 to the Washington Capitals. 23-18. Again, maybe not. Teams falling out of the playoffs. Had that long win streak, and now this team is sitting on a massive losing streak here after everything was looking pretty promising there. Dylan Larkin, right now, best player on this team. You don't expect that when you make all those big name trades, but hey, we'll see how they're playing. Kachuk right now, 11 goals, 20 or 13 assists. 7/31 for Stamkos. That line is not currently a minus. What is going on, Stamkos? 7 goals, pal. You want to talk about that? 20/17 for Tarasenko. 12/28 for Seshnikov. Larkin and, again, Mantha, not bad there. Third line, Nemestikov. Everybody's a minus right now. It makes you wonder, is it a defensive problem? Maybe not, because Bertuzzi is a +6 right now, so that ain't bad. Van Denning -6, -10 out of Fabry. Yeah, Fabry's got to go. So does Bobby Ryan. Bobby Ryan and Fabry are just not working on that bottom line right now. You cannot be that negative of a player. We're going to look at Fisher and Brassard on Arizona here. And who are we going to get rid of again? We probably got to get rid of Bobby Ryan, right? I don't think we have a choice on that one. Where's Bobby Ryan? What am I filtering? The wrong direction. That will do it. Bertuzzi. Yeah, Ryan's got to go $1 million. And was it Fabry at that $3 million? We'll trade them both just to open up the space there. Fisher and Brassard for Ryan and Fabry. I always like picking up Derek Brassard. I always feel like he's a really solid bottom 6 guy. And we're going to try to make that work once again here with Arizona. 3rd and 4th is not going to be enough. We'll try to make something else work here. Let's try. I mean, we still have those first. We still have a couple first. I mean, if we're going all in, we might as well go all in. We'll add the second there. That's not going to do it. I'm thinking about another defender. Honestly, why not? The whole team's a minus, which makes you, it makes you lean defender. It also makes you lean goaltender. Let's see how our goaltenders are playing real quick. Can we check the stats from this screen? I think we can. Goaltender, 889. Jeez. 919 out of Bernier, though. So there's clearly a problem with Grice right now on this team. And we trade Grice. That'd be the next question there. Because we'd have to get rid of him or they're going to keep splitting time anyway if we keep him. So let's try. I mean, the thing with the goalies is we always say they get hot and they get cold. That's just how they work in this game. And, you know, if he cools off now, or he's cool now, maybe he heats up in the second half. Arizona have more than 45 skaters in the organization. Come on, Arizona. What are you guys doing? You gotta be like that. Do you? I mean, I guess so. We ain't taking that Hossa. Actually, whoa. How's Hossa at 0.7? I don't know. Okay, then. Sure. Great, accepted. Thanks for playing, Arizona. I appreciate that. Assistant GM, best lines. We're going to go... Man. I don't think that's how that goes. I was thinking of a completely different song. At first I was thinking that 2.5 Men theme song, and I think, what is that? Oh man, you know what it was? It was that cat scratch theme. So I was thinking, but that is an old Nickelodeon TV show right there. How many of you remember that one right there? Yeah, that shows how old I'm getting. Holy smokes. We're gonna try Manson. You want to go to Manson? We have some space here to move some guys. And again, just last try here. We're going to try to make this team win a cup if we can. So our current defender situation, that's there. That's great. Yeah, maybe Kulowski's got some trade value a little bit. They're going to cap space for that? Heck yeah, send it. Why not? I agree. Good call. We are done, though. We are done after Manson. I hope he can help his team win a game. Trade accepted. We'll go back to this team and edit the lines one final time. Again, it's been a solid team. It's been an up and down season, though. It's been rocky, and we are now at the Empire status, so that's nice. So Stamkos, you're going back to there, or Svechnikov, I should say. Bertuzzi. Is that the line we had before? I don't think so. What changed? We want to put you here. Was Mantha up there before? Possibly. We'll put Mantha with Svechnikov, Stamkos. Yeah, Bertuzzi is down there. I like that's a heck of a line. Tarasenko, Larkin, and Kachuk. Yeah, I think we're good from that standpoint. Brassard, Filppula. We want to put Filppula there because you can take the draws. That'll work there. Defense, Ryan Suter again. Ekholm and no, he doesn't want to play or what? Yeah, Merrill, you're the -4. You're out of here, pal. And we're gonna bring in the newest addition, the one they call Josh Manson, right to the second line. There you go, Josh. Welcome. Good to have you here. Hopefully you can bring a little extra oomph to that defense for these Detroit Red Wings. They're currently 23-21. The Detroit Red Wings. Here we go. We're ending the season here, fellas. We might stop. If we're a really big bubble team, we might stop the deadline. There ain't a whole lot there, though. Again, maybe somebody's selling a good player, though. 25-21, 26-21. Here we go. Detroit once again hitting the hot streak. It's been a very up and down season for Detroit. They're on a hot streak. They're on a cold streak. Here's 2 more losses. They got to avoid these losing streaks if they want any chance of making playoffs. And here we go. Rolling off the Ellis. 5 straight. Detroit, what are you doing? Man, I tell you what. Imagine bringing all these players into Detroit and they still can't win and make playoffs. Again, see, I know you look at the goaltender and say, well, it could be better. But the thing is with these sims that we've learned doing them so many times this year is it doesn't really matter too much. If the 83-84 overall range tends to be an overall range where the goalie plays like their team in front of them. So that's the reason we didn't want to or mess with it too much. Because even if you pick up like an 87, and we've done it so many times with Freddie Anderson. You pick up like a Freddie Anderson and a guy goes and drops like a 905 save percentage on the season. It's like, oh, we just wasted that trade value on a player. That's not going to help us win games. But Detroit is just looking like they just don't have a chance. That's unfortunate. Even now, 36-32, they're still looking like they're going to be poised for a top 10 pick. If they can get hot here at the end of the season, though, it's still possible. Boston, you got to beat Boston. They're going to beat Boston. Detroit, making a live stretch. Let's go, Detroit. W. Wildcard team. Detroit's going to do it. Oh, man, we just count them out, and Detroit is just going to squeak right in there. End of the season. Good for them. Out of way, Detroit. 41-34-7. That was a weak conference, though. 89 points, barely. By 1 point, they're going to make playoffs. Stamkos going to lead this team in points. Larkin right behind him. Svechnikov. Stamkos still the shocker of shockers. There's 17 goals is all he ever had. Svechnikov, 24. Tarasenko, 32. Mantha shot 33. Good for Mantha. So we've seen the goals kind of come to fruition here for this team. It's just the team had, again, the hot and cold spells. 904 out of Greiss, 914 out of Bernier. So Greiss still did continue to be a problem there, and he got more starts than Bernier as well. Maybe we could have considered dropping, but again, as we mentioned, we figured to get hot in the end of the season, and it clearly happened because he was dropping at 889 save percentage. Tampa, even without Steven Stamkos, appears to be the most dominant team in the league. That's just how good they are. Just like this year, they're going to be playing without Kucherov due to the injury. There we go. Series split 1-1, game number 3 at home against these Tampa Bay Lightning, and Detroit's gonna win it. You'll love to see it. Here we go. Game 4, Detroit. What you guys got? Trying to pick up this win. Not gonna happen. Series still tied, though. Tied against Tampa. Okay, Detroit. I got you. I feel, hey, it was a good fight. If this team doesn't win any games, or should I say any series, they played well. They really did to end this season. Tarasenko, Kucherov with the goals. The Russian show is on right now over here in Detroit. Tampa Bay is going to jump ahead to the 2-1 lead. Andre Palat the goal there. Detroit's going to answer though, right back. This time, Filppula, the ex-Tampa Bay Lightning, trying to prove his team, to prove to his former team that he should be over there still. Detroit's going to make the comeback though. Here we go. Mantha with the goal right in front of the net. Cirelli, get out of here. Cirelli, we wanted you to be on this team, pal. We wanted you to be part of greatness, and you had to sit there and stay on Tampa Bay. But Detroit's going to fight right back again. Steven Stamkos says how you feel about that one right there, and that one right there. Detroit says they're going to a game number 7 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. The powerhouse, the Tampa Bay Lightning, are on the brink of being upset and bounced in the first round by the Detroit Red Wings. Who thought we'd be saying that one in 2021? Games tied 0-0 after 1. Games tied 1-1 after 2. We've seen Brassard getting there. That big pickup. I'm telling you, Brassard is nothing more, or he's just nothing short of just this outstanding value pick to add to your bottom 6. Here we go. 1-1 still. Tampa Bay power play. That's dangerous. Detroit, the big kill, though. This one's going to overtime. We would have wanted it no other way. Here we go. Detroit, Tampa, shot, save. Tarasenko, Killorn getting a shot up there as well. Kucherov didn't want to come be a Detroit Red Wing. Well, Tampa didn't want him to be a Detroit Red Wing. They said Stamkos, though, he's sellable. Here we go. 10 minutes left, overtime. We are just, nobody, I should say, was just peppering on the shots. We really ain't even shoot that much. Detroit's going to do it. Detroit is going to pull off the upset. Andrei Svechnikov from way up top. Vasilevsky is going to regret that one right there. Here we go. Who we got in the second round? The Boston Bruins. Tampa gone in the first round. Detroit, the massive upset. Can they continue the Cinderella story here? They are on. Oh, man. Uh-oh, Boston. Oh, look, now you're down 2-1. I was going to say the sweep, but that ain't happening. And neither is the series winning 5. Okay, Boston's bouncing right back. 2-2 series tie here. But Detroit's going to win game number 5. And, oh, man, Detroit's ready to go. We're going to get another game 7. Detroit's drives in these situations here. And they do it once more against Boston. Back against the wall. They've been nothing short of spectacular. Oh, Boston says thanks for playing. Richie Marchand with some goals. And all of a sudden, Detroit's going to have to put some shots on, put some goals in the back of the net, or they're going to be out in the second round in game number 7 to the Boston Bruins. Again, though, what a way to end this season. It's been all Boston. But to go out there and just bounce back the way they did, and the last month of March, thought they was done for the season, go out there, beat the President's winner, I'd assume, in Tampa. Good for Detroit. Going to get bounced by the Boston Bruins, though, and unfortunately, they are not going to be able to go out there and win a Stanley Cup. But as for this video, though, guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate if you guys would consider liking the video, subscribing. You never have to. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.